All right, fellas, so listen up. You have to make sure that your intentions are pure. Now, there's this thing called a blueprint. You probably don't know what it is. It is essential for dating, it is pretty much your direction for dating. You might go out with a chick, or you might have a chick in your class, but your blueprint is what matters. So, I'll give you an example of what that blueprint might be. First, subscribe. All right, this is going to be serious, so you have to watch this video all the way through to get the maximum value. Now, with that being said, the blueprint is to break it down what you guys want to be. You might be talking to a chick who's in your class and you don't really set the blueprint. You guys are just hang out, maybe platonically, you might flirt a little bit, but that's it. There is no, it's just a big gray mark. It's just a big question mark. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't jump the gun by, oh, I really like you, we should date on the first date. Be patient, be calibrated, okay? You have to understand that it takes time to develop certain things. But then again, time is valuable, time is finite, okay? If you guys have been talking for a month and you don't know what you are, well, set the pace, have that conversation. Hey, look, we've been hanging out for a month now, we've been going on a few dates. I don't know what you're looking for, but I want to take this to the next step. The conversation can look so many different ways. You might be hanging out with her for a few times and you could be saying, hey, look, I really enjoy spending time with you. I want to continue to spend time with you on a more laid back manner. I know we're both in school, but when the time is right, I want to take it to the next level. Say something like that. Don't have her guessing. Because sometimes she might be wasting your time, unfortunately. Some chicks like hanging out with guys just because they're fun to hang out with and just kind of waste your time. Not intentionally waste your time, but just to hang out because you allow them to. Think of that chick who like you're on Snapchat with, but she has no intentions of going out with you. Same thing, stop fucking texting her, stop wasting your time, like stop giving her attention if she doesn't reciprocate the same energy back. And this goes for the same for girls. If a girl wants a relationship with you and you don't, well, she should respect herself and find a guy who wants a relationship. Like, I don't think y'all should wait around if you're really about that. And honestly, it comes down to what you want. If you want something more chill, you have to say, you know what, listen, we've been hanging out for a little bit. I know you were looking for this, that, the other, but I really want to focus on my craft right now. I want to take things slow, and that's just where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at in my head right now. And she might want that too. You don't know. You have to have that conversation, set the blueprint. All right? So to make that simple for you to digest is sometimes you guys can have conflicting blueprints and you either got to be like, you know what? I really like her. I'm going to stay around for whatever reason. But I think if you have some integrity, you should be like, yo, listen, that's not what I want. You know what? I'm going to have to do what's best for me and explore my other options. I just can't, I feel like I'd be settling if I was only a friend with you, you know? And this is why so many dudes are in the friend zone because they don't have a backbone. They don't care. They'd rather sacrifice their dignity just to get like a crumb of coochie, just a crumb of attention from their crush that they'll never be able to hug or kiss because she's not into them like that. Y'all are the fucking scum of the earth. Seriously. Fuck you. With that being said, the second thing is y'all can have the same blueprint and you guys can go to the next step and you can progress from there. Like, think of your intention when you want to date. Seriously, write that down. All right, what is your intention right now? You just messing around for experience or meaningless pleasure or whatever, or if you find the right chick, you want to really lock her down. It all comes down to your personal blueprint. So understand what that is, okay? And also understand that a chick might compromise for a guy she really likes. A chick makes compromises for guys she really likes, and she makes rules for guys that she's not really into. It is the truth. I've seen it so many times. Girls have made many compromises for me. So don't lead chicks on, because if you have a blueprint that you're like, I just want friends with benefits, and she might be like, I want a relationship. If she really likes you, she might make a compromise for you, and that's not what she really wants. And sometimes you just gotta be like her dad. I know that sounds weird to say, but you gotta be like, hey, listen, I know you want a relationship and I want friends with benefits, but how do you really feel about that? I feel like, I don't want to lead you on. I feel like what's best for you is for you to find another man. Sometimes you really gotta it's not fumbling the bag, but you really gotta play the counterpoint, which is another elite tip, playing the counterpoint. Because sometimes that's what she's really thinking, but she just doesn't want to do it. Or maybe she's thinking a certain thing, but she doesn't want to say it. So you just have to play both sides sometimes. But enough of that. You might not be ready for that. Respectfully. So that was the intro to the blueprint, the intention. Make sure you have pure intentions. Know what your intentions are. If you don't, okay, you can kind of date to date. That's fine. But just make sure that she knows. Otherwise, you're leading her on and she's not going to like you. That's going to leave a bad taste. When I first started dating, that's what I did. And that prevented me from pursuing relationships with chicks, because they were like, oh, I just want to be friends, but I didn't want to be friends, so it made things weird, because then you have to reverse the blueprint. So I know we've been hanging out platonically. I don't want to do that anymore, because it's just weird. Just be upfront with it, man. If you lose her, you're gonna be fine without her, trust me. Now, if that sounded pretty legit, check out my school down below. I do dating courses, more in depth, more organized, more structured, step by step what you need to do. These are just some kind of YouTube entertainment value videos. That is, my school just is pure education. If you really want to hone in on your dating skills, check it out. I recommend it. I made it affordable. You get tons of courses. I think 9 or 10 right now. If not, that's completely fine, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Take care.